like, I'll start doing it, and then the next day I can't. And so then it's hard to get my brain back into the creative zone. And I'm a creative person, but it's just chronic illness makes it hard. Good morning, guys. My hair's a mess, but I don't really care. I really don't. Yeah, so yesterday I took a break from the vlog. I wasn't planning on it, but just ended up that way because I decided to take a day to focus on writing. Because when you're chronically ill, being creative is really hard because it takes so much energy, both physically and mentally, and it's just really hard. And for instance, my painting, it takes strength in my arms to be able to work on that, even if it's just digital painting. And I don't need to get supplies out. If it's not digital painting and I have to get supplies out, it takes so much more energy. Especially because then I have to sit up in bed in such a way that really hurts my spine. And sewing, that takes so much energy. I can't even sit in bed to do that. I haven't done that anytime recently, guys. I've wanted to, but I haven't been able to. Yeah, I've been trying to sew since, like, September. Not happened yet. Actually, I made a pattern for an apron, and Hunk's been using that paper as a bed because it crinkles and he likes it. Writing takes energy because one, typing takes energy, and just so much mental energy goes into being creative, guys. It's just so often my brain is just not up to it, and because of that, it's hard to get into any routine, or like I'll start doing it and then the next day I can't. And so then it's hard to get my brain back into the creative zone. And I'm a creative person, but it's just chronic illness makes it hard. And so I've had this novel I've been plotting for a long time, and I had written like a couple pages of a long time ago. Not sure when. Last year sometime. And so but I haven't worked on it in a long time. Cause I haven't worked on it since before I got the bronchitis in December. And just that kind of set my health into a spiral, and so I haven't been able to do it. And so yesterday I wanted to set aside the day and just to write. But I know that when I'm not in the creative zone, it's harder for my brain. When I've not been creative consistently, it's harder for my brain to get into the zone. And so I asked Kelly for help, and she helped me. And what we did was I sat in her room. And so, one, that was more pressure for me to actually do it and to not, say, stop and watch anime instead. And then if I had any questions about how do I do this, how do I get my character from point A to point B, she could answer and give me advice, which was really helpful. So that was a lot of fun, and we were in there for hours, and I didn't get as much written as she did, but I still wrote a whole lot more than I have since December, when I haven't written anything. So I wrote 1,000 words, and so I'm very happy with myself about that. So yeah, Caroline is really helping me with this. Because I would be like, I feel like it's too early to do inciting incident, and I have this other stuff I want to do, but I don't know how to time it right. And she was giving me advice, and it was really helpful, guys, because it's kind of the awesome writer. She's written one full novel, and she worked on that for a long time, and she also has several others that she's working on, and so she has a lot of experience with it, a lot more than me. So it's really helpful, because for me, I love writing, and I've written a whole lot over the years, but I've mostly written nonfiction, mostly kept up various blogs through the years, and so, but when I wanted to be I didn't work on as much nonfiction though, because I would always get frozen up with fear and anxiety about it. Which was part of the reason I was hoping being challenging would help me yesterday. And it did. So I just need to get past my anxieties about it. I need to stop listening to the parts of my brain that tell me it has to be perfect. That I want this first draft to be a miracle and be like the only first draft to ever be the perfect first draft. Because, yeah, first drafts are known for being bad, because then after the first draft you work on it and you fix it and you make it really good. But my brain tells me I need to get the first draft just right. And that stops me from doing it, because I don't know what it's just right. So I really need to get past that. But yeah. But while we wrote, we watched Lord of the Rings and My Little Pony. Well, first My Little Pony, then Lord of the Rings, which was really nice. And we had peach cobbler, and it was a really nice Saturday. And afterwards, I watched the new episode of NCIS with Mama, which made me cry. I thought I was prepared for it since I knew it was Abby's final episode, but I was not prepared, guys. Yeah, and then Mom went to take a bath, and Hannah got up. She's trying to fix her sleeping schedule, and so she had been sleeping in the day, and she's trying to get it. Wish we could go back to bed later and later till she gets back to sleep at a decent hour at night. And so she woke up, and Mom went to take a bath, so I put it on and she watched it. And Hannah, who almost never ever cries on TV for TV stuff, was like really crying, and so it really affected her too. And then I was gonna be so good. I was going to get to bed at a decent hour and not 5 a.m. like I've been doing lately because of insomnia and various things. And I was even tired. I felt like I could sleep. So I went to bed. But of course, it didn't work out. Yeah, my sinus pain got really bad. I was in so much pain. I was just like clutching my face, feeling it throb and hurt, and for 45 minutes. And after 45 minutes, I got up and I started doing stuff to help with the pain, and it was still so bad, guys. And I wasn't able to go to sleep until 7 a.m. It took that long for the pain to get better, and it only got better because I realized that I hadn't taken antihistamines yesterday. No, because of my chronic urticaria, I take antihistamines multiple times a day. But the day before, I had finished my bottle of Allegra, and I hadn't put the new bottle in my medicine bag yet. And so yesterday when I was getting all my medicine out, I felt like I was short a pill or two, but I looked through my bag, and I had all of my pills that were in my bag. It's like, weird, it just must be my brain. It wasn't. It's because I hadn't put a new bottle of Allegra in there yet. And so I took Allegra, and a couple hours later, it gradually got better through the last couple hours. It gradually got better, and after a couple hours, I was finally able to sleep. But not before Puka broke glass. Because right as I was laying down to go to sleep, Hannah comes, I heard a crash and bang, and then Hannah comes at my door and like, please open up. And she has Hunk in one arm and Puka in the other, and she's jumping in my room and trying to keep Izuku in my room where he was already at. And Puka is a goofball guy who does not understand his own limits. Because, yeah, he tried to jump from the back of the couch over like 5 feet to the top of the bookshelf. But the bookshelf wasn't level with the couch. The bookshelf was a whole lot taller than the couch, guys. And so he clotheslined himself. His chest just like went into the bookshelf, like 2 shelves shorter from the top. He was like really not anywhere close to making that jump. And he ended up knocking some glass over and breaking it. But thankfully the glass fell into a box and not very much of it got on the floor, so it wasn't hard for Hannah to clean up. And I just watched the cats and we comforted poor Puka, and he was like really freaked out after that because he just like slinked to Kelly's door and called up and like, please comfort me. And we felt so bad for him. He's okay now though, but he is such a total goof that does not understand his own limits. But yeah, Jan's just finished at the hematologist, and so her mom at Target and then coming home, I believe. And Kai and I are hoping to work on writing more once she does. And she's also going to update me more on the doctor appointment. So I'm looking forward to hearing how that went. But I'll see you in a bit. Today has not gone exactly the way I had hoped. After I rested till Mama and Kelly got home and chatted with Kelly about how the doctor appointment went. It went well. Apparently she's really anemic and they have to get on the iron immediately. And if she can't start iron supplements in the next week, she'd have to do IV iron. So really hoping she can handle taking iron supplements. We'll see. She'll probably try those tomorrow, I would guess, since she doesn't have any time to waste. But then we were moving in here. I'm going to do some writing, but as we were starting, Caroline had an attack, was eating, and she had an attack, which it wasn't due to allergies. It's just that eating can trigger histamine responses, and so due to that she had a mast cell attack. And Mom and I were just sitting here talking to her, and suddenly she just passed out in her chair, really. And so we're trying to get Benadryl in her mouth through a syringe, which is what we do when she can't take it herself, but she couldn't even swallow it, and it was really nerve-wracking. But after that, we waited a few minutes and she improved a tiny bit, so we were able to get the rest in her. And after we got the rest in her and that kicked in, she started improving a lot. But her and I were both worn out from that. I had already been worn out, and the anxiety and the adrenaline had really just made me crash. And she was exhausted, obviously, from her long day and an attack. So she took a nap in the chair, and I took a nap on my bed. And then we were trying to write, and I was able to. It took me a little while. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to end my first chapter, and then I wrote the ending. But after that, I really couldn't do anymore. My sinus pain was getting too bad to be even able to look at my computer screen. I tried to push through it, but I couldn't even read through anything I'd already written. And so then at that point I just gave up and I need to rest. And so I stuck with the TENS unit and the ice pack, but it was hard because some days you just really want to be creative and your illness does not let you. But I'm just trying to remind myself that I've still made progress. Yesterday I wrote 1,000 words and today I wrote probably about 100. Not nearly as much as I wish, but I made progress and I pushed myself to do something at least. And so I think the important thing is just not give up and to try to push myself past my fears and to try to be creative even when I don't feel creative. Because for me, I feel most creative when I have been creative. So if, say, I've been working on painting, I'll get more painting ideas. Whereas if I haven't been painting lately, I don't have any ideas. And so I think one of the important things is to just not give up and try, even if only I can do is a tiny bit. So that's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do from now on. I'm gonna try not to, just not do any. So hopefully I can get there little by little. Good morning, guys. I don't have any idea if I look like a mess right now, but I feel like a mess. I just can't get out of this vortex of insomnia at night and exhaustion and sleeping during the day. And it is now almost 6 o'clock. Yeah. So I woke up this morning, but I just couldn't stay awake. I was just like laying in bed watching TV and messaging a friend because I could barely move. And the next thing I know, I'm waking up and it's 5 p.m. It's very frustrating, guys. I just want to get my sleeping schedule fixed. One, this isn't good for my health. Secondly, it makes no sense to be sleeping in the schedule. Look. I'm so frustrated. My body just does not handle the sleeping schedule well, and so even if I get, say, a full 8 hours after insomnia, if I go to bed like at 5 a.m., my body doesn't handle it well with my illness. I've always been very sleep dependent, more so than anyone else in my family. And if I don't get my sleep, I just get really sick. And so my body's just not handling this well, and I do not know how to fix it. I'm very frustrated, if you can't tell. I'm hoping I can get in to see my PCP soon. I hope she can help with my sinus pain and maybe my sleeping schedule. I don't know. I just want to fix this. I really need to fix it too. But whatever. I just got peanut butter honey sandwich. Usually I get jelly sandwiches, but currently we don't have jelly. We have strawberry preserves, and I don't like strawberry preserves. They mess with my sensory processing disorder, chewing on the smooth jelly. Not jammy though, because I don't like the seeds. But look who just came up into my bed. Hey doll. How you doing? Oh, good boy. Good boy. He was asleep under my bed while I was asleep. So he's nice and rested. He's so precious. I love him. But yeah, I'm just gonna eat my sandwich and watch some Love Live School Idol project for now, and I'm hoping in a bit I can get stuff done, like, maybe art or writing. I need to edit vlogs. I haven't done that in days. But I have to eat first. I'm so frustrated with my body right now. Kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, I know what would make you really happy. What's this? Do you know what this is? Yeah, you do. Oh, look at your face. Yeah, you're so interested. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. There's your treat. Did that taste good? Yeah. You're a good boy, and I love you. Yeah, I'll get you some right now, too. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night.